bitch, man. Straight from the low end. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man.
So Hardknock, your name comes up a lot in Chicago's music industry. Why is that?
Man, cause I've been putting in work for a long time, just like non-stop work since I was a shorty. I've been around a lot of big names and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Just really like, you know what I'm saying? It's my whole career since I was like 14 years old. Just really just putting in work and just killing niggas on verses, you know?
How would you say your music is different from others in Chicago?
When I first started rapping, it was like a lot of niggas was like talking about bars and shit, but like I was on some lyrical shit and really like on some storytelling shit. So it was like a lot of motherfuckers had a certain sound where like they was on some trap shit or motherfuckers was on some drill shit. Now like a lot of people be on drill shit. I got like a different sound. My sound just be unique. Like I take a cadence of lyrical shit, like bars, like flat out bars, and mix it with like sometimes melodies or sometimes with an up bounce delivery. It's just all about, it's like a variety of delivery for me. It's just like non-stop work, like it's heat. When I was younger, coming up and shit, I used to stay with my sister and her husband and shit. And they was off like a lot of Jay-Z and shit. So when I was coming up off the Hov and shit, she had every album, bro, like every album that came up to that time and shit, like posters and all type of shit. So I'm like, damn, dude, raw. You know, everybody knew who Jay-Z was when we were shorties and shit, but I used to just like come home from school and I'd just be listening to all that shit every day trying to work out. I was skinny as fuck trying to work out and shit, just, you know what I'm saying, listen to that shit, just studying that shit, like, damn, dude, cold, they helped me with my delivery. So that went from me listening to Hov to like other motherfuckers who I was fucking with, like Hov, Jada, Fab, T.I. was popping at the time. Motherfuckers like motherfucking DMX was always hard, so it was like I was taking those type of rappers, like Jewels now, Beanie Siegel, shit. Like I was taking those rappers and really like studying that shit, like okay, dissecting that shit. Like okay, this a good delivery. This how you your cadence, your like coming into like dropping verses and shit, or just dropping, you know, some different lines and how you switch it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just get that shit to people. Like, I studied that shit and just made my own way from that shit. As far as like physically, like me knowing a lot of people, like I don't really have like real mentors that's like in the industry physically, except for like Bugs or something. My homie Bugs the Beast. But like people I just look at, like that I look up to, or not even look up to, but like, you know what I'm saying, I take their advice and listen to them and shit. Like I listen to a lot of whole interviews and shit, like Dame interviews, Dame Dash be talking that shit. Like I started to get into a lot of Nipsey Hussle shit too, because Nipsey Hussle was talking that shit that was going over a lot of people's heads because people would sleep on him. But, you know what I'm saying, I started fucking with his shit. He was getting me together too.
Sleep on